All right, man. I'm going to show you some of these Herbie chords. And let's see. Just bringing this up for myself in large format. And yeah. Okay, got my screen share right. You can see the chart over there in the corner. I'll bring those up. I'll zoom in, that is, just to show you, if you look at the chart yourself, zoomed in, you'll see I've put the Massey Hall changes above, just in text. And there are some very significant differences in terms of what they did over the excuse me, over the head at Massey Hall over what Herbie was playing from what's in the real book chart. So that's what we're looking at here. And put this back in the corner. Get out of the way. And I'll show you what these chords look like. So the first one is a double diminished. Really, I think, pretty classic double diminished shape. And that is this G flat diminished 7 in the left hand and A flat diminished 7 in the right hand. And it's D flat in the bass. So actually, I probably should have put a D flat underneath that, like I did further below. And in fact, I'm going to do that in my chart right now, and then I can give you that version of it. Let's see if I can get this to underline. Oops. Okay, so I've fixed my chart, and now it says A flat diminished 7 over G flat diminished 7 over straight line D flat. So now let's listen and hear that chord. Oh, from the beginning. Pretty sick chord. So this is Herbie really at his most, I would say at his most adventurous modern jazz. And there's a lot of this in this era of Herbie. Double diminished, diminished or minor triads that connected diminished chords that also then superimpose over augmented triads or augmented seventh chords. So they play this, and then it's and that is this E minor or E sus4 flat 2. It's kind of a implied minor because it's kind of like a Phrygian implication. But the melody is pretty out, right? So it's not really... and this is part of what makes it sound so out. He's playing this. Well, that melody's got, some other notes going on. So let's go through the first 4 bars now. Here we go. Sorry, that's on 2-3, not 1-2. I forgot about that. Pretty cool. Bum, bum. And then there's these three really hip chords. Da da da. Right? Yeah. Woo, that melody's super hip just by itself. The real book says D flat major 7 to D major 7. Which may be more or less what he played on the original. I'd have to go listen to really to really compare and contrast, because I haven't done my homework on the original. But in this version, they're going way further out. And he's playing this A flat augmented, and then E flat minor triad, and in between, and I couldn't tell you without looking at how Herbie plays it, how he's thinking about it or how he's playing it. He's either putting this G in his left hand thumb or in his right hand thumb. If he's doing it like this, he may be thinking diminished over augmented triad, or he might be thinking minor triad over augmented major 7. My guess is that this is kind of a diminished shape, because this is a very familiar diminished shape. And then extending down from there instead of like a double, or let's see, like a double diminished thing a whole step apart. Who knows? Maybe he got this from like Messiaen or from Ravel, or who knows, but probably from some modern classical shit. And found this very cool sound where a diminished sound kind of melts through this transition note into an augmented sound and superimposes on top of it. It's very hip. You can see in one way also like different triad shapes in here. So you have the A flat augmented with an E flat major triad, and then you also have the E flat minor triad over A flat augmented major 7 C major triad with E flat minor. Whew. Very cool. All right. And the best my ears could decipher is that he's going down chromatic with the melody, and then instead of continuing parallel, the melody would lend itself to that da da da, right? And going da da da. But I don't hear it that way. I hear when they get to D flat, he's actually flattening out, no pun intended, to like A over F. So this shape, A flat, G, and then F major 7 sharp 5. I'm pretty sure, not 100%. And that's one of the reasons I wrote it the way I did, as E flat minor, D minor, and A, because it feels like maybe that was his plan. Da, 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 da. This is over D flat. So let's listen now to the recording again and see if we can decipher. how it changes a little bit. And clarifies with that major triad shape on the third chord. Ba, ba, ba. It's like a very clear major triad shape. Mm-hmm. Ooh, now that I'm listening, I'm telling you, this stuff is so thick you could listen to it and uncover something new like 7 times. Wait, is the bass D? Whoops. Whoops. Let's make sure we're doing the right thing. What did I say in my chart? Oh, I forgot to put the bass notes. The bass notes are important. Let's check it out together. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, it's D, not D flat. No, I don't. Oh, now that's changing how I'm hearing it. How about that? All right, let's go deeper into this and hear what this D chord is. It definitely has A major triad on top, but I don't think it's this underneath. Okay, so I'm trying to pick out individual notes now. Okay. Nope. Say it again. No. I think I hear that A flat in there. No. Maybe. Maybe the A flat's up there. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Now I'm learning something new. I think this is what's happening in the right hand. And because the bass is D, and then Could it be that? I don't think so, though. I don't think that sounds right. I'm listening for the shape. I don't know that I hear that parallel. I am having a hard time picking out the bottom of the voicing. Oh, it's really hard to hear if it's F sharp or if I was hearing it before as F sharp. No, as F natural. But now maybe I'm thinking it's F sharp. No, I hear that F natural really coming up. Is that it? Okay, it's almost what I had before. A flat in it. Okay, I think that's what's different. Woo! Man, it takes a really, really dedicated perseverance to come and decipher this stuff. I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I'm pretty sure that's it. And that would really make sense also on the piano, right? This diminished shape in the right hand, which is like, this is a tricky one. It's two minor thirds built on each other. There's different ways to think about it. You can think of it as like you can think of it as like a G diminished major 7 with a sharp 5. So G diminished major 7 sharp 5. You know, depending on what the bass note was, you could see this as a lot of different chords. But just because it's just this shape, I'm going to change my chart to G diminished major 7 sharp 5 rather than just the E flat minor, the E flat minor triad on top. I'm going to call it G diminished, G diminished and major 7 sharp 5 over A flat plus. So it's A flat augmented triad in the left hand. Wow, isn't this stuff interesting or what? G and then G flat diminished 7, diminished major 7, sharp 5 over G plus. And the bass note, we got to put in the bass note too. Oy vey. No wonder this never winds up in the real book correctly, right? How could we decipher this without coming back to it again and again and again? This is all over A flat, that first chord. Then our second chord is all over, second polychord is all over B. Oy, oy, oy. And then our third polychord is F. Let's see, F diminished major 7, F diminished major 7 sharp 5 over F augmented, F plus. Wow. And D in the bass. Woo! Okay, I'm going to share with you my page so you can see the updated version here. Let's go to here. And now you can see what I'm doing. So right here, G diminished major 7 sharp 5 over A flat plus A flat augmented triad over A flat in the bass. Then G flat diminished major 7 sharp 5 over G augmented triad over B in the bass, and then F diminished major 7 sharp 5 F plus over D. Now, these chords are so long that I can't fit them in the chart where they should be. Bum, bum, bum. This one actually is hitting right here. Okay. Okay, quickly going to get you to the through the next few chords, and I think the rest of them are correct, but let's find out. Yep. Let's go to music and play this. Okay. All right. So. Okay, right there. And then does this, the D flat minor, add to cluster, and then A flat minor 7 over G, which is crazy. The bass is hanging on G. And he plays the A flat minor 7 over that G. It's not just a G major 7 sharp 5, as far as my ears can tell. My ears hear that half step in there. It's that literally the A flat minor 7 over G, and then this chord. Where does he play it? Yeah, and then the craziest chord maybe of them all is this. What in the world? Herbie Hancock. Pretty sure I hear that cluster in there as well, but regardless, it's basically B minor add 2 over D minor? Wow. Wild, right? Really wild. And then here, this chord. This could be seen as some type of E7 with like a flat 5 and a 6, but and a sharp 9. But I think it's more like a B flat minor 13 superimposed over the 2/5, resolving to A. And it's like a A sus 4 flat 2. And that is I thought it was that, but now that I listen, yeah, that E is still on top. Ba, ba. And then back. So, wild. Super wild. As you can see, I'm discovering stuff as I go. Herbie Hancock. Man. Double diminished. Diminished over augmented. Woo. Wild stuff. These guys. This guy. Wild. This. Whoa. Wild. Okay, that's it.